are you? So bad. No, yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah, you must be Toby, right? Yeah, no. Yeah. I'm Belinda. It's so good to meet you. You could stick your hand through the bar, but if you don't want to, that's fine. Totally your prerogative. I get it. Yeah, I think we met earlier. Yes. Yeah, in passing. No, I negotiated the hostage thing. I know. Yeah. Yeah, your brother, super detained. No, yeah, you're not gonna see him for a really long time. Well, yeah, I guess normally prisoners do get visitors and like phone calls and stuff like that, but like considering you were, a part of the hostage thingy, not really entitled to a phone call with him. So, yeah, sorry about that. Oops. Well, do you have any other questions I can answer? I just kind of like wanted to check in, see how you were doing. Yeah. I look different? Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, I went and I got a little haircut, changed, I just always need a little, I don't know, like a fresh look after a negotiation, like a new, makes me feel alive again. Yeah. It's pretty great. Yeah, you look the exact same. Yeah. Yes, your friends. Well, let me see. Most of them are detained and going to prison for a long time. No, yeah. Well, two of them did kill people, said hostages. So, they're just not gonna get a chance to not be in prison, really. So, no. Yeah, the only one that wasn't detained was Vlad, and that was because he was shot many times on his way out of the bank. Well, he was talking about like diplomatic immunity or whatever, and like, getting handcuffed and whatever, and then he, killed an officer, and then, a bunch of officers went berserk on his ass. Yeah, it was super disgusting. Yeah, it was really awful to watch. Yeah, I'm shocked that you were already detained by that point. That's they're so fast. They're so good at their job. No, yeah, it was pretty terrifying and really disturbing. So I had to go change, shower, get a haircut, take off my nails. Little manic episode vibes. Yeah, no, you get it. You get it. Yeah. Well, just wanted to check in with you, if that's okay. I have some questions. Routine stuff, FBI, awesomeness. No, yeah, they usually just bring me in for negotiations. But, sometimes if I, want overtime, they'll throw me in. So I can kind of do some more admin work. Okay, awesome. Great. Let me grab this really quickly. Okay, awesome. Well, sorry, I'm dropping my things. Oops. Okay, so you're Toby, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, here, let me just, okay, perf. Great. Well, can you confirm the spelling of your name for me? And your last name? You said that's your last name? No, that's totally fine. Oh, you know what it is? I bet you anything they have your half-brother's name in here. I bet that's what happened. No, yeah, they just, they messed it up, little clerical error, if you will. Okay, perf, let me just update that really quickly. Perf, okay. Great, and how old are you? 17. And when's your birthday? Awesome. Okay, great. I have that right. Perfect. Great. I just wanted to confirm, Do you understand what occurred today? No, yeah, I know that you know that there was a crime committed. I just want to know if you understand your crimes to the fullest. Well, no, you did commit a crime. Okay, you may not have, removed two of the hostages, but you did assist in it. Yeah. Yeah, you were an accomplice to two murders. You also were an accomplice to grand larceny and an attempted robbery, and you broke a whole ton of other laws doing all the little computer-y stuff that you did. Yeah, well, no, your half-brother, sorry, your brother, maybe, didn't know you were being so litigious. No, he's going away forever, like his whole life, never a chance of getting out. Well, it was his idea, and he organized the whole thing, and so, you could say he was like the leader, the Red Power Ranger, whichever one's in charge, Michelangelo, something like that. Yeah, so he's going away for a really, really long time. He will never not live in a prison for now. You, though you were, just an accomplice, as you say, you will be going to federal prison for a long time. Well, yeah, as you said, 17 and a half, Yeah, by the time they try you, juvie is not an option. Well, juvie, honey, was never going to be an option. It doesn't matter that you're not legally an adult yet. You committed a massive crime, very close to being an adult. It's out the window now. Yeah. I'd say probably like 45 to life. Well, people see you as like a dangerous criminal. In my opinion, the most dangerous of all of them. Well, any man can, shoot. Not every man can, hack, tippity-typey, all that other shit you do. Yeah. Are you okay? No, yeah, you don't look so good. I mean, it's just federal prison. It's like, who hasn't been there, you know what I mean? Oh, you don't look good. Are you okay? Are you having a panic attack? Okay, no, you're fine. No, you're fine. Breathe. You're okay. No, you're okay. Just let me grab my, here, let me. Come here. Yeah. No, like up close to the bars. Okay, yeah. Let me just reach in through the bars really fast. Okay. Yeah. Is that a little better? Just a little zen moment. Yeah, you're okay. Do me a favor, try and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Yeah, very zen. Yeah. You're good. Take your time. I have all night for this conversation, I promise. You're fine. I'm gonna take a call. Okay. Timmy. Hey, baby. Yeah, I'm with him right now. No, it's okay. It's fine. No, he's fine. He's having like a panic attack right now. I know. I feel really bad. Well, I mean, I did just tell him that he was probably gonna go to federal prison for a really long time. No, I didn't get to the rest of the thing yet. Well, because he started like hyperventilating and shit. Well, I'm just gonna give him a second. He's wearing my little headphones. He's not gonna kill me with the headphones. He's barely even touched a person, let alone killed someone. It's fine, I promise. Okay. Hey, no, yeah, did you hear about my performance today? I know, isn't it so good? Aren't you so proud of me? I know. And we still got Domino's for the whole crew, isn't that so cute? Yeah. So, I was thinking, hang on, Jimmy. You okay? Calming down a little bit. Okay, yeah. Keep breathing. Do you want to go and sit on the little chair back there? Take a seat, girl. We're fine. We're good. We got time, I promise. Better up rest and stuff. I'll stop talking. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, Jimmy. I'm back. What I was gonna say was, if tonight goes well, I was wondering, if I would be able to get that, extra PTO that I requested. Well, no, my friend, I told you my friend's having her bachelorette trip in Scotland, and like, hello, I'm an Outlander queen, so I have to go. Well, it would be on Memorial Day weekend, so it's like extra time, so like, I wouldn't have to take that much PTO, I just have to take like 5 days. Oh my god, who's gonna rob a bank in those 5 days? It's not that statistically probable. Okay. Well, I mean, just like think about it, I guess. I would really appreciate it. Okay, yeah. Alright. Thanks, Jimmy, sorry. Okay, love you. Bye. Bosses, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, I gotta keep them on their toes, I guess. You feeling a little better? Yeah. Do you want to take those off so you can hear me? Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me okay? I can talk a little quieter. Sorry, I've got I don't know, a radio voice, I guess. Yeah. No, my mom used to say that about my face, but not so much anymore. So, okay, are you feeling a little more settled, a little calmer? No, I'm not trying to patronize you at all. Genuinely, no. Swear to God. No. That's just kind of who I am. I'm just like a little like, you know. I was just asking if you're calm just because I wanted to talk to you about something, but if you don't want to hear it, that's totally fine. No, I know federal prison is a big shock, but you know, I was gonna give you maybe an option to not go to prison. Would you want to hear about that? Yeah. No, yeah. It's just that when I talked to your brother, sorry, my lips are like so gross right now. I just have to do a little something with them. So when I talked to your half brother, I promise I will fix that. I'm sorry. When I talked to your brother, when we were, you know, having our whole like negotiation thing or whatever, don't mind me. I'm just gonna make sure that I get this on the right. I get this on the right spot. Yeah. Is it a little too dark? Do you think? I don't know. No, I think it's like cutie. Ooh, that one's too dark, huh? It's like cutie, but like sometimes I really struggle with like lip colors and like placement and stuff, just because I have this like, I don't know, like I think my lips are like my best feature on my face, but like, you know, I don't know, it's just kind of like hard sometimes, you know, to feel like yourself and like beautiful and like worthy, you know. No, I'm not trying to piss you off. Why would I be doing that? Oh, sorry. You definitely wanted to hear about that offer, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. No. Left you on a cliffhanger. Makes total sense to me. Okay, hang on. Let me put this one guy back. When I was talking to your brother, you know, I had mentioned how, you know, Vlad was like the brawn, and then the like carrot top guy was like, you know, explosives or whatever, and then there was like a stupid man or something. Yeah. So, kind of talked about your skills, your skill set, everything that you have to offer, and the fact that you were kind of like, I don't know, the main person for this operation. No, obviously your brother is like the head runner and like, you know, the front man or whatever you want to say, and you know, he's gonna go away for a long time, but you know, it wouldn't have happened without your skill set, right? So, you know, I had talked to him about maybe potentially having you, I don't know, use your skills for like a different company, maybe. Wow. No, you to just say no so quickly is like very honorable and loyal, to be like, absolutely not, fuck the man, you know, all that. That's awesome. It's just stupid. Like super stupid. Okay. Here are your options. Federal prison, where you'll be somebody's bitch for probably the rest of your life. And let me tell you, hemorrhoids, not fun. Okay. Work for the FBI, not be able to move for like probably a couple years. Have to do like a lot of bidding for other people, but get to work on like really big computers and like a ton of equipment and like break through firewalls without getting caught and in trouble. You mean if you got out of prison? Like, okay. You're right. You know, there's a very fair chance that a jury would take pity on you. You know, you're young. It's your first offense. It's a big offense, but it is your first. And, you know, you did have a lot of loyalty in this. You were doing this for your brother. You didn't hurt anybody. It was just an accomplice. So, like, you could feasibly work something out where maybe you got, you know, not life or, you know, let go early for good behavior or whatever. But even if that happened forever, you would probably never be able to move. You'd probably have to stay in the same city for the rest of your life. Probably never be able to vacation, never leave the country, probably never fly, I would imagine. You'd have to check in with somebody weekly, maybe monthly, if you got that lucky. You would never be able to keep a relationship. You'd never be able to have normal friendships. And you'd never be able to get a job that you liked. You'd probably work at Arby's for the rest of your days, selling meat. Miserable. Never to own another phone, another computer, another anything with a screen. And if you ever got caught doing that, you'd go back to prison for life. I'm just saying, you can do whatever you want, but maybe taking a job that feels against loyalty is what's best for you. Good question. Good question. What would you be doing? Well, like I said, breaking firewalls, building up the security system for the FBI, maybe helping us in a bit of a mob-based issue. Does that pique your interest? Well, I did have a job for you right off the bat, but, you know, if I told you and you said no, I'd have to kill you. Do you want to hear about it? Okay, think of it like, I don't know, like a crime novel, right? Okay, so there's two families and they're warring against each other, right? Well, both families have their own territory. They're rocking, they're fine. They've had their feuds and their fights, but they're pretty settled, right? Then, all of a sudden, one of the families, we'll call them the Ronaldo family, they have a new member. Okay, she kind of comes up out of nowhere. She's young, she's 17. Fancy fresh, dancing queen, right? She's doing a routine op for them. It's very simple. All of a sudden she kills a man. First day on the job, kills somebody. The other family, very upset. It is one of their clerks. Now, I don't know if they knew that, if they knew maybe he was working for both of them, but very upset. And that murder happened on the other family, the Spilano family's territory. Okay, so immediate feud, immediate problem. You know how, like, did you ever watch, like, crime TV or anything like that? Yeah, I was always a big Castle fan. Yeah, okay. So you know how, like, everybody always says, like, oh, this mob boss, he did all of these things, he's hurt all of these people, whatever, right? Okay. But they can never try him or get him in court because it's all just insubstantial. Nobody can actually put anything on him because they don't have any good evidence, and no testimonies will come forward, no witnesses that are actually, like, worth their salt will come forward. Okay, right, cool. So this girl, fucking up so horribly on her first day, actually bases evidence that the FBI could use to slowly unravel the family. And she's supposedly, like, really high up, like OG family, even though she's, like, a brand new member. So, right, so that's where you come in. No, I don't need you to hack at anything except for her brain or heart or something. I don't have any agents that are younger. I need somebody to question her without her realizing she's being questioned. Catch my drift? I need someone that's young and cutie and can take her for a nice little date or a drink or something. I'll get you an ID, don't worry. And, you know, slowly, romantically interrogate her. I know. It kind of goes against my morals, and I don't really feel like asking you to do something like that. And I know that it's your first gig, and so you can't really trust me that much. Right, I also put, like, all of your friends and your brother away. That's also fair. But, like, please know that I don't ask you to do this lightly. I wouldn't ask you unless it was my only option. It'd be a great first bonus. You know, it would show the team that you're, you know, in it for us and that you're wanting to put your evil crime ways past you. It might even mean that you get some more privileges sooner if you succeeded. No deaths. I don't want you to kill anybody. We don't kill people. Well, your grade wouldn't kill people. Right. Yeah, you know, it happens. I don't want to hear a yes, I don't want to hear a no. I want to hear thinking. I want to hear the wheels turning. Yeah. But I did bring you a little goodie bag. What do you think? You want it? Yeah, it's kind of just something I do for, like, all of my captures. No, usually it's like, not to be that person, I usually capture more women than men. Women just recently super heavy in the industry. No, yeah, men are super easy to catch, but they also, like, are very impulsive and they usually really quickly. So, like, if I catch someone and then they're, like, here for a while, it's usually a woman. So I brought you a little goodie bag. I mean, you can still use some of this stuff. Like, there's a cozy almond vanilla hand sanitizer and water activated enzyme exfoliating shampoo. Boys use shampoo too. Don't mess with that. Scrunchie. sometimes your hair gets long in the field, you know what I mean? Scrunch it up, face mask, and some lip balm. Your chapped ass lips could use it. Do you like it? You want me to give it to you in the bars? I gotta hear yes. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this fun, but like, I don't know. I've never had to like turn someone against their family before. So, you know, it feels weird for me too, if that's any help. I know it's not, because I'm over here and thriving and you're, you know, over there and, you know, rotting. So is there anything that I can get you to feel more comfortable? You want a book? Yeah, which one? I never read it. No, I always said I'd read more Brandon Sanderson, and then he just writes so fast, and I know what would happen is I would get into it, and then I would just, like, not be able to keep up, and then I'd just be devastated if I got spoiled on something. No, actually, I started reading like, please do not repeat this, nobody can know that. Okay. I literally started reading Mistborn when I was probably in, like, I was somewhere in high school, somewhere in there, and I literally, while I was reading it, my friend offered me, so I don't know if you've ever been in a K-hole trying to, like, expand your mind on, like, a new fantastical universe, but it's very difficult. I didn't pick up that series after that. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Oh no, the book was great. The K-hole, really, really rough. Yeah, I was in that for like a couple years. Well, yeah, that's just, you know, that's just my truth. And I think that's why I feel so strongly about you, you know, thinking about all of your options. I think if I was in your position, not that I could know anything about that, but like if I was in your position, I would feel really grateful, really blessed, and like, you know, an angel had fallen from on high to save me from what I'd done to myself. But that's just me and what I would have prayed for if it had been me. Do you want your kitty bag now? So does that mean that you'll join the team? Yeah. Great. Awesome. Perfect. I can start looking for a tux for you. No, Jimmy's going to be so excited. I can't believe that I have another member of my team. I'm so excited. No, yeah, that's what I was here for. I wasn't doing any clerical bullshit. Yeah. Another negotiation. And you know what? I bagged this one too. I'm the best in the game. Well, it's so nice to have you, Toby. I'm gonna go get the key for your purse, okay? Okay. Stay right there. Don't move. Okay.